Lisa, what's up?
What up?
With chorizo talk, this shit just went fucking.
I know, right? That's what I
it
do
went
best.
AWOL. Just like holy fuck.
You've never seen me at a show, boy. I'm in those roles. If my competitors aren't up on stage and I'm not screaming my head off at them, I'm talking shit about everybody else.
Help everybody else that's on stage.
Where's my cards? Where's my cards?
Here, fucking freeze be the
What are
motherfuckers
you
for them.
doing?
Fucking, it's just crazy when you see other competitors are in there. All right, so let's just jump fucking straight into when you're seeing your competitors up there and you see others that are next to them too as well posing, and they have a coach as well. But then when you see like these poses where you're just like, what are you doing?
Scratching your head, going, what? In
Yeah,
the
wait a
hell are you
minute.
doing?
Like, why are you posing like that? You know damn well you shouldn't be posing like that. Why would your coach let you up there? What are your thoughts on shit like that?
I think that a great percentage of coaches only coach a certain way. Their knowledge is you do your right hand turn, maybe in like say quarter turns for classic or bodybuilding, and you get your lats out, but they don't explain how to get the lats out. I think that your foot position, I always tell people your foot position in any category is extremely important.
Agree.
Because it starts from the ground up. It's your connection to the ground. So for the males, I'm like, all right, you should be grabbing the ground with your feet and almost split, like just tearing it apart.
Monkey
splitting the
paw that
floor.
bitch.
Yeah, just almost where there's like a semi-arch in your foot.
Oh, I hate
Then
arches.
you go up to the knees and you soften the knees. So you can turn the knees out in order to get the adductors to pop.
I twine.
Okay?
So it'd be like, I'm twine. So you say, feet locked in. So like Curious George, and soften the knees to open up.
And you twist the knees out, and what you'll see is, and a lot of people when I'm first with them, even if I'm not coaching them and I'm seeing an imposing room or out and about and they're in the mirror, because there's a lot of people that do that, I'm like, you want to gain as much size in your legs as you possibly can.
Bet.
So go ahead and turn those knees out. It brings the adductors forward.
Oh.
And it splits the quads a little bit better, so you get better quad sweep. And then from there, you will tighten your core. So I always tell clients or even beginners, you need to vacuum. Have you been vacuuming? They're like,
That is hard.
well, exactly. Well, my coach told me to, or I've been practicing it, and I've been doing it laying down. And I'm like, the whole purpose of vacuuming isn't that look on stage. You see these big bodybuilders, they're vacuuming, in a front double bi, and they're concaved. Well, some of them have absolutely no abs.
Big facts.
So for me, the whole purpose of vacuuming is to lift that chest up, get that air in the chest, expand the chest out, get the lats, get the delts out further so you're more symmetrical. But I think they get the wrong idea, and then they hold their breath. And I'm like, you should never hold your breath, dude.
I try that when I'm in the shower. I do vacuumings in the shower, but then I take a shit
in the shower, just vacuuming.
vacuum. I come out like Doofy from Scary Movie. I told you that that real.
The helicopter.
But when I'm in there, I vacuum. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, never hold your breath. You're basically.
I hold my. How do you vacuum and breathe? That's
so
like, that
everybody's
is so hard.
different.
I'm like,
it's shallow breathing in the diaphragm, upper body. So I try to tell people when you vacuumed and you've expanded that diaphragm and that air is there, you should be able to talk. Okay, the deal is a lot of them get that side to lower back pain, because you're
so tight.
Yeah. Shallow breaths, smile. A lot of males don't smile on stage. And I'm like, if you smile, you go in through the nose and shallow breath out through the mouth, okay? And that should help you, and nobody's going to see it. Your transitions, use your arms, side chest. Use your arms to camouflage blowing that lower abdomen out and bringing that belly button, it's almost like a scoop back into that spine, and then bring the chest up. But so many people use their shoulders. You see it, I'm sure, in here.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. And so what does that do? It takes away from your width.
Yep.
Takes away from your back. Takes away from your lats.
From everything.
So you're doing nothing to help yourself.
You're just fucking yourself up on stage.
Pretty
and you're
much.
like, and you know damn well you look so good, but your posing was so off that Your posing is the reason why you got demoted.
I'm pretty cruel in some of the things that I say, but I'll basically say you just shit the bed. You shit the bed and you beat yourself.
When it comes to that,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, my kid, she's 32 now. She did a couple shows. She did the Amateur Olympia when it first came out. And then I believe she did Tahoe show, and it was bikini. Were her glutes formed? No. Were her hamstrings formed? No. But her posing was so good, she went from 5th to 3rd.
oh, there you go.
So it's big. You could have a shitty physique, and you can angle yourself and pose yourself and come out looking great.
That's the most craziest thing, though.
It is. I mean, there are times, I mean, I can tell you, and I think I've told you this story before, bikini competitors are up on stage, and I have a competitor, and I'm like, your glutes need to be up. And I will yell out certain body parts, glutes, or tighten up your core, or open up. The thing is, I'm so loud, and I'm saying glutes. Every single one of those girls pop their glutes up on that
Because
stage.
you hear them. You got to put like one of the earbuds in them.
Yeah.
Just so you can talk to them directly only.
Yeah, right. I think I've seen that on stage too, where somebody actually came
Was
up.
it really?
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
they were
shit.
like, "You can't do that shit. You can't have
Oh,
that
shit.
stuff in your ears." But the other thing is too is self-confidence, and there's so many people, and I think that's kind of where I'm at. Are you gonna sit? She needs a napkin.
Fine.
Help me, help me.
But the major component I feel in posing is self-confidence. And so many people don't have it, especially type A people. Type A people that are very in control of their lives, don't like to be looked at a certain way, feel that they look stupid when you're asking them to loosen up. Women especially.
Type A, like I thought you were talking about like category A, B, C, D,
No,
like that,
type
or
A personality.
Oh, type A personality.
type A
Okay, I was thinking when you were
personalities
talking about like, the height
that
wise.
are very much observers, but don't interact with people, don't feel comfortable with that. They lack self-confidence, so they're stiff. They're afraid to let go. I'm like, dude, if you weren't in prep, have a glass of wine, smoke some weed, do something, play salsa music, something that compels you
Loosens
to get
you up.
outside of your head.
Yeah,
You know.
because you're just so stiff and too much is running down. Like you're gonna lose it out,
Oh yeah, yeah.
which
with-
that's what sucks.
Yeah, case in point. I mean, that is one of the biggest things that I love about this sport and about posing is I could talk to you for 5 minutes and know your whole life story. It's
Yeah.
a connection. And if I can connect with the client, then they trust you and they'll do anything within the posing realm that you ask them to, and then they work hard at it.
Big facts.
Yeah, and then they confide. And I think we spoke before about, there are days when people have a bad day. They don't want to pose, or they're
Correct.
so far in their head. I'm like, all right, let's just chill out. I'm not going to charge you for this session. Sit down. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, because you got to clear their mind first
You do.
before you can continue with the posing. Because if their mind's all messed up in there with whatever's going on, it's going to stop you from posing right.
Right, you're not
even the
getting
workout,
anywhere.
anything in general. If your
you're
mind's
not.
not there, you're not there.
Yep. And if they've had some difficult times and they hit the poses towards the end, I'll say, okay, half hour, let's do some touch-up work.
Yeah.
And they hit it 2 or 3 times, boom, we're done.
Yep.
Well, no, I'm good. We're done. You don't need me right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm not here. I have a job.
Correct.
I'm not here to make a living out of this. I do it because I like it.
Yeah, enjoying the sports, loving it, trying to help out those. Why not? But if you're not going to listen, if you're not going to do it right, then, like you said,
And I've had people like that. It's like, dude, come on, and then I've had the clients that put 100% effort into it, and you're going to get some that just don't get it,
correct.
and it's not their fault. You got to be comfortable with your body. You have to give up control. We have to try new things. And a lot of my clients, especially in this gym here, in Diamond Gym, they trust me.
Good.
So they listen, they we collectively, I like to run a full session class. And that involves having them each go one by one, whatever bikini, wellness, fit model that they're doing, and talking about what they're doing wrong. And it's not even a mistake, it's a habit. Correcting their habits while their peers are there. So if I'm not here and they're in the gym with them, they can go into that room together and go, hey, she said this is what you needed to do. Or because that's what I'm there for, to give you the tools to succeed.
Correct.
I'm not here from my ego. That's the furthest thing, from my mind. The client is important.
Yep.
So where were you? What happened where you're like, I'm going to teach people how to pose for bodybuilding?
My husband's IFBB Pro Classic. This probably, we had our kids. I got one that's 32, one that's going to be 30. And he put his competitiveness on hold while we were raising them because they all did sports, track, swimming, all that stuff. So once they graduated is when he decided, hey, I'm going to start competing again. So I think around 2014. So I've been doing this for about 12 years.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I work with a lot of, it started in a natural. My husband was natural for many, many years in the IMBA, PMBA. So it was coaching those natural athletes, and then it evolved to NPC.
When it comes to natural, you're talking about NPCB.
Well, NPC Federation, but I started in an all-natural federation.
As a natural, as in...
No gear. No, nothing that was a stimulant. And
so
they
NPC people, we are all on some gear.
Well, actually, no, because, my husband competed probably for about, 4 to 5 years. He won bodybuilding overall. I think it was in 13, 14 for the Tahoe show.
Yeah.
It wasn't on anything.
There is some people that I have seen on stage where they actually say that they're not on anything, which is pretty badass. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, too, some do lie, but the ones that don't lie, you're just like, dude, you just have the physique. Like, that's props to you. And now, for them to be there at the position of winning without gear, imagine what gear would do to them.
Oh, for years, people would say that to him.
Like,
They're
holy
Could
shit.
you just imagine what would happen to your physique if you did? Well, so he was like 2 years in a row. They have what they call a natural Olympia. It's kind of like the Olympia for IFBB.
Yeah.
And he won, and he was like twice, and he was like, I need to do something else. I'm at my limit here.
Yeah.
So he did the Tahoe Show Natural. And I don't know if you guys ever saw, you follow this Tony Hughes or whatever, the guy that used to do the peptides and everything. Tony Hughes, he like injects himself with all kinds of shit. And
I've probably seen it.
yeah,
Caucasian guy?
yes,
I think
he's
I know
always
you're
at
talking about.
the Olympia
Yeah.
Expos. He runs his channels. Well, he made a video talking about this specific Tahoe show. How he only dieted for like a couple weeks and he would have had a better chance, and the people he was on stage with were all running gear. Well, my husband happened to have won that show, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You don't know these people.
Correct.
Don't assume.
You little bitch.
Yeah, well, I said something when we were at the Olympia when he was there.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, dude, you have no idea what you're saying. My husband has a professional job. You're putting this shit out there that you know nothing about, and you're wrong.
Well, that's how it always is, too. Now you got these little fucking TikTok fuckfaces that, for you, grab the chest like this, you work out like this. I'm like, bro, I will break you. Mm-hmm. And like when I had Miggy, same thing. He said, you got this little TikToker person telling you how to eat, but yet they're so small. They weigh 170. And they're telling you how to eat. Like, guys, stop.
Well,
Stop.
and then
Stop
on the
with
flip
bullshit.
side, you get the people that I think we have evolved with our social media that it's so popular now to just converse out loud about protocols, which is fine, but nobody used to talk about it before. So now the whole Kenny KO of are you natty or not? Dude, it doesn't make a damn difference if you're natty or not. It's the
Correct.
work you put into it. And a lot of people on gear don't work out very hard. They think it's doing the job for them.
Correct.
We started some shit online talking about that subject. We started with Carlos.
Oh yeah, Pinto.
Yeah.
And I really liked that pot. That was good. I really liked that.
We started some shit when
Good. I saw that.
when we were like not as many people or the big guys aren't on. As
Oh,
much
when
shit
a
as
lot
you
of the
think,
big,
and-
well, yeah, when I told them, because I had other pros in here too, and we were talking about it, and one of the clips were when I said, yeah, I had another pro in here too as well, that majority of the times people think that these professional bodybuilders are actually injecting all this
Massive
stuff
amounts,
inside
yeah.
when they're actually taking less. The ones that are taking so much are NPC people just trying to catch up or keep up, when it's the worst things too, because like now
Or even
Well,
clout.
that
They want to belong, so they're in the gym talking to everybody and their brother so they can be part of that group. Oh, yeah, man, I run this, I run that. And I'm like, I don't give a shit what you run. I don't even see you doing your sets right. You're not lifting
go.
properly.
There you go.
You know, I mean, you got bitch weight on there. Yeah, it's,
Bitch weight.
I know, but I'm looking for at the other gym I work out at. It was like I'm looking for 25s for a small movement. I'm like, where the fuck are these 25s at? And I look over and this big dude's got them. I'm like, shouldn't you be lifting like 40s
45s?
or 45s? What are you doing? You know, and you're doing a row. Hello.
Oh God, come on.
And you're
Come on,
dropping
dude.
them.
Oh God, he's one of those.
But I mean, it does, and in that aspect of it too, with the clients that I work with, if I'm looking at part of their physique, because I'm critiquing, I look at them and I'm like, okay, this is where I think you belong. In what category I feel. If you truly want to be in this category, then this is what you need to work out or stop working out. Well, I do those. Okay, well, show me how you're doing them. And I'll bring
Correct.
them out to the gym floor.
Correct.
And I'll ask them, hey, show me how you're lifting. Well, I'm on 3 leg days a week. And, well, what are you doing for upper body? Well, and it could be even a male. I'm doing chest. Okay, well, how are you doing chest? Well, I've got a bunch of inclines. You doing decline? Well, why would I do decline? That's not on my program.
fucking why not?
It's all encompasses,
Yeah,
you know?
you gotta hit every muscle.
Exactly. I'm doing physique. I don't work legs. Why the fuck are you
That's the
not
main
working
thing you
legs?
want to do too, dude. You don't want to
It-
look stupid.
Because the sport evolves.
Yeah.
Same thing with this fit model we talked about. Fit model used to be bikini about 12 years ago.
Yes. Yes. And now, bikinis evolving with their legs are getting just massive.
These bikini girls, they look so big on stage, and when you see them in person, they are so tiny.
Correct.
They're shredded, you know, and again, you have the objective of certain judges, depending if you're on West Coast or East Coast, because there are different
Yep.
perspectives that they look at.
I
And
believe
they're
that.
like, well, I like full. Well, I like,
Diced up.
yes. And it's like these poor people are like freaking yo-yos. Their hormones are so out of whack.
Yeah, because like I like how you said when you see them in person, they're smaller. Just like when we were at the this past one, I think I saw the wellness girl. I think she got second or third. The one from Dark Sports.
Okay.
Seeing her on stage, I'm like, social media wise, but damn, fucking legs are huge.
Right?
I saw her in person. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Your legs aren't like that. What's going on?
It's
It's
just
the
that amplified.
angles,
It is. And it's the lighting.
the lighting and the angles. I'm like, damn, like your legs are smaller. And I've seen these other girls here and other gyms too as well, where their legs are just massive, trying to be wellness. I'm like, well, they already kind of accomplished that. So we'll see
Well,
what
they
happens.
do, but they don't. I feel that a lot of the wellness girls don't cut properly. So they're massive. They come in, and I used to get in trouble. People would just say, you need to be quiet. Because I'd see so many girls that are beginning their journey, and they're like, I'm wellness. No, bitch, you got a fat ass and fat legs. If you did some cardio, you would more than likely be bikini. Sorry.
Hey, no,
I'm
it
like,
is. It is what it is. You
Yeah.
have a fat ass and fat legs.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I'm
once
not
you
going to
cut-
say that to you. I'm just going to, I mean, I'll tell the coaches that, but I mean, I'm
Well,
not gonna
maybe
tell
next
you
time
that.
I'll be next to you and I'll say it and I'll be like, Lisa thought it. You know, I'll be like, what were
You
you there?
said it.
But I thought it. You know, I will fucking. Well, that's the thing though. A lot of people can't take criticism so right. Mm-hmm. Oh, bitch.
And I've had a couple people that, you know, I've said, they're like, I think I should do open bodybuilding and I think I should do physique. You are not physique. You're too big for physique. So you have legs, just pose properly. But posing, and many people you'll hear, including probably your wife, that will say posing is probably the hardest thing in the sport.
It really is. It's harder than cardio. It's harder than a workout because you have to hold it. It's too much going on, and it's crazy. When you're on stage, it happens so fast, but you're getting your ass beat on just posing.
Exactly.
It's one of the craziest things too. Lat spreads, just everything like how you're talking about it. I posed, and I'm like, fuck, this one hurt me more than a back workout.
Yeah.
It's
And
insane.
you're sweating.
Yes.
You get some people that I've noticed too, like the male ones when they're on gear, they're sweating bullets.
Oh my goodness.
And you're like, dude, you all right? Take your water. Get your water.
Well, what
You
about
know?
when they're on stage and
They're
all
not
tanned up and they're sweating bullets? What is that class for? I thought you're like.
They're not depleted.
That's what I was gonna say because they're not as depleted, so they still have water that's running
yeah.
through them, right?
Yeah.
That's what I
But
noticed.
I have found, I was always like an advocate of cutting your water at a certain time, making sure that you are completely conditioned. In the Natural Competitors Federation, conditioning is key. Because they don't have the amount of size, they need to be shredded. So you don't see a lot of that. I mean, in that federation, you see Australians, they're drinking 2 gallons of water on show day. And I'm like, how are they doing this?
Oh,
It's just the
yeah.
art of water manipulation, sodium. I've seen people that have done the sodium where they've cut sodium out for so long. I'm like, you cannot do that. Your muscles are flat. You're not full. Some people will have a shot of vodka.
Nick Walker talks about that. He says if your coach tells you to cut sodium, get a new coach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, he's self-coached now. Maybe
Right
he'll
now.
do well. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? A lot went down with him.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
went
his
down.
physique. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Guy's big as shit.
He looked like if
He
I
looks
was.
like the thing from the Fabulous.
He looked like if I dropped one, and I was dehydrated. Just pebbles everywhere. Like if a goat took a shit. That's how he looks if I were to piece them together. I'm sorry, Nick. I really don't give a fuck. Sorry.
It's bad, but here's the thing. In watching the Olympia and watching these big shows, like the Dubai Pro, New York Pro, these podcast people drive the narrative. Okay, and they have certain athletes in the forefront, and it's like there are so many other competitors. I mean, you saw at the Olympia, there's like 40 in a freaking classic class. And
Insane.
exactly. And I'm looking at these 40. Maybe somebody was in 12th, and I'm like, their physique looks so much better than what they're picking.
Correct. Is it all
Political.
fuck. That I was gonna say like picky that they just want because of social media wise, like, oh, this person has so much followers, so we want to have them up there compared to this person that actually looks way better, but he doesn't have the following base.
I would say, because they used to say, well, they have to pay their dues. Okay, that used to be one of the things. Well, they've not been in the industry long. They haven't been competing long enough, so therefore they're never going to win. As far as like political, maybe possibly, but I mean, there are some people, like I converse with Marlena, and I think we talked about this. Marlena is Samson's wife.
Yes.
Okay? I adore her. I follow a lot of this stuff that they do, and I watch. And when I can see her, I make a point to speak to her. I don't talk to him. I just talk to her. I mean, I
Right.
like him. He's a very nice person. But there's some worth there. The problem there was, in a man's sport, here's this woman who's coaching, who's bringing this phenomenal package forward, and all social media podcasts could talk about is, oh, he's probably not going to do so well. Oh, he's being coached by his wife. Oh, I mean, all these things.
And look what happened.
Exactly. I mean, and now they've discounted him out because he, third or fourth or whatever. And it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Because they have driven the narrative so much, you'll also see younger people that they're like, could be a guy that's 21, or even like this Sam Sulik
Yeah.
guy. They drive the narrative and they put these people up front so much. They're not ready.
Correct.
They're not ready for this big ass stage. But you put so much pressure on these people that they're doing whatever they can to meet your expectations.
Yep.
They're not taking the time to get there.
Correct.
You know, it used to be 15 minutes of fame. Now it's 15 seconds.
That is fucking true. It is true. 15 seconds, especially on Instagram.
Whatever your post, 15 seconds max.
And it has to be very attractive to grab so somebody wants to watch it and continue. Because if not, it's just like, okay.
Yeah, or it's
scroll
got to
away.
be abrasive, or it's got to cause chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
Shoot somebody. No, don't shoot nobody.
Yeah, no, don't shoot anybody.
No shoot.
I don't do guns.
Please don't. You
Don't run over
you-
anybody.
You just carry two, right? Thick.
But I mean, as far as the posing's concerned, I also, with my clients, you know, we run through everything. The last 2 weeks, so be prepared. The last 2 weeks, usually I have them in the middle of the gym, in their full outfit or whatever, shorts and top.
To get comfy.
Yeah, because you can't depend on the mirrors, you
Correct.
know. And if I'm looking at the body, I work with so many coaches in this town. It's like, I am not here to take your client to train.
Correct.
I want nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm only here to make them look good.
Correct.
So,
It's a win-win for both.
yeah. And communication is key. If I say, hey, you know what, Chris, I'm thinking you need to really work your adductors to pull your legs out.
And
I'll ask the client, hey, what are you doing for your adductors? Well, my coach. And then I'm like texting the coach, hey, this is what I'm seeing. And
Yeah.
I'll send the pictures. What do you think? And I have a very, very good working relationship with Miggy.
yeah, he talks about it too.
Yeah, he may not like implement something that I say, but he'll hear me out. And I'm like, hey, look, man, she's got to do this, or he's got to do this. It's going to benefit him in the long run.
And it is true because the way you're talking about it, I have seen it in person too as well. Because when what was the last one? Tahoe, right? Or Motherlode?
Motherload, I'm sorry.
When you had competitors going in, and he was even talking about it when they were working out. He straight up told them, "Hey, you got to work on this. You got to work on this." But now it makes sense why, because he was listening to what you were saying when he was telling them, "You need to focus on this body part." So,
And you can never
at least he
spot
listened.
train,
Yeah,
whole train, you know, definitely. I mean, I had a gentleman, he works out here.
yeah,
Great guy. He's lost a lot of weight. He's very dedicated. And, you know, I'll say, hey, what are you going to do for a show? Well, I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as like where I fit in. I'm like, you know what? I got 10 minutes. Let's go in the posing room.
nice.
And I'm very hands-on. So if you don't like to be touched, I'm not the coach for
Yeah.
you. He's like, well, I got my shorts. Most guys, they pose in their underwear.
Correct.
And I asked my husband, are you cool with that? Because I'm, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking anyway. And he's like, yeah, I'm cool with that. You could tell that the gentleman was still losing weight. He had the skin in the lower abdomen. And his legs needed to develop. And he's like, well, I'm going to do physique. And I'm like, okay, let's look in the mirror here. So I'm grabbing his waist. I'm like, okay, show me your lat spread. He does. I'm like, I can see from the back, you have these indentations that show me you're going to have a very small waist. Really? That people don't see themselves in a light. They only see the worst of themselves.
Always.
Yeah. So they don't, I think, put in that much more effort because they don't think they're going to be successful.
Correct.
So I pull the waist, he sees it. I'm like, but you have to work your legs. You
Yep.
have to work your glutes.
To give you that look as well.
You want a Christmas tree, you need to work your glutes to pull that
And that's
extra
crazy
skin.
how that is.
Yeah, and,
That's crazy
and
how it works.
it all works together. But yeah, he's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll start doing that. I'm like, well, you need to talk to your coach and ask.
Yeah, get you going on the right stuff.
Yeah.
The right program, the right workouts, the workout, just everything in general, just to get them just right.
Yeah.
Because everything is key. You're here to help out. I'm posing, like you said, and make shit happen, which is dope.
It's yeah, it is a rough sport. I mean, I enjoy it immensely. I mean, especially when I see a competitor that has so much potential.
Yeah.
Miggy's got a bodybuilder guy that has an amazing potential. But life, work balances, and family balances, he gravitates more to that. It's disheartening because I've seen him step on stage, but I've never seen him step on stage 100%, knowing full well he could go pro
Yeah.
if he did this. But it's not my place to tell somebody you need to sacrifice your time with your family and your job to do this, because a lot of times it's just a hobby for these people.
Majority of NPCs is a lot of hobby. They just step on stage and yeah, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's the best feeling. You put in the work, you're up there. But if you want to do this as a hobby, it's one of the most expensive as hobbies.
Oh my God, especially for women.
Oh, I bet. The suits are so expensive.
Could
Like,
be
yo, bedazzle?
$1,000 to $1,500.
For what? Just so you can be on stage for a couple seconds and you take it off? Throw a big ass fart in that motherfucker and that's it.
Well, and I always suggest two things too to the supporters of competitors.
Yeah.
You'll see competitors, families, and friends show up at the night show. And there's never a shortage of talking shit about how they think this person should have won. You'll find me at prejudging more times than you'll see me at a night show. Because that's where
It all
they're
counts.
going to judge you. I mean, they've pretty much 90% made their decisions
Yeah.
that morning.
Correct.
Okay. And don't talk shit when you're off stage. That's the worst thing. Don't talk shit when you get off stage saying, well, I feel I beat this person.
Correct.
Okay, well, maybe, but they didn't choose you.
Exactly.
So you go back to the drawing board, you add more size, you listen to their feedback, and you move forward. You know,
Yeah.
that's all it is. It's like your job, you know, you fuck up, you get better.
Yeah, because there's this one guy that's in here too as well. This show just recently. And they literally said if your posing was right, you would have won. You're posing. Because when I saw him, I'm like, damn, bro, you're fucking looking good. And he didn't win it. And I thought he was going to win it. And he literally told me, my posing, I didn't pose right when I was up there. Even though you had to practice.
Right.
But it all went out the window when he was up there.
And I would say, yeah, I mean, possibly same type of person that I worked with and only had about 4 weeks with him.
Yep.
Phenomenal physique.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't open
Hell
his
yeah.
lats. And I am not, as a posing coach, I am not the end all be all. I will bring somebody in that I know and I trust and I go, hey, can you please show this person? Maybe you can articulate it differently that they can understand it.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I'm at.
But
My routines are not my routines. They're your body and what you put into it.
Yeah.
If you can't move that way, guess what? We'll go the other way.
Body's going to listen to it.
Yeah. Except for songs.
Songs. Well,
Songs are the hard part for me.
when it comes to songs too, I see some shit. You're just like, yo, that is slow as fuck, dude. Relax. You're not Magic Mike. Magic Mike looks better. Relax. Tranquilo. You know,
Oh,
put
my
on
God.
some, or when they put on some rock and roll stuff, like I like
classic?
rock, yeah. And they hit these poses so hard, I'm like, bro, at least put some fucking Michael Jackson on or something to fucking get me going too. I'm sitting
Oh,
down, I'm
my
trying to see
God.
you good, bro.
And there you get some competitors, they all play the same song.
Yeah, they do.
I'm like, think outside the box. Not everybody's fluid, but do something that works for yourself. I had a client, and I was going to pose him for the second year. Well, I fucked up because he sent me a song, and it was like a cartoon movie type of song. And I
Hell
go,
yeah.
were you fucking high when you sent me this?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't coach him after that.
He said,
I was like, we
"No."
can do the song if you want, but I just don't think this is good to go.
And it has to go too with their body motions too. If they can
Yes.
flow with it, if you put on a song and you cannot just flow with the music, change it. You have to flow with it. It's insane, especially classic physique is one of the ones that they really do a lot of the.
That's the hardest
The posing.
class.
What are you
all
What are
of
you
them.
posing to, Chris?
Me? Do your fucking voice, bitch.
Oh, daddy, yeah, daddy.
Yeah. My name is John. John.
Who's your daddy?
Striped sweater. All the time.
Hug me, bitch.
Oh my god.
But it's just one of those things that I like seeing people pose, especially with men. And when I hear the right song, I'm like, fuck, that shit's badass.
Should we go a whole nother route for this?
Let's
$20
go.
is $20.
$20 is $20, motherfucker. High five. You know?
He pays better than $20.
What can I give with $5? A PP touch on my dick.
We're doing all right.
Oh my God. No,
Hey, $5 by $5.
but at the end of the day, sometimes when the individuals aren't getting it, I take that to heart. I think to myself, I mean, there are times I'll go home and tell my husband, dude, maybe I'm just not cut out for this. Maybe I'm just losing, my mojo on trying to communicate. I just can't articulate to get this person. I want it so badly for them. So now for this same individual that we're speaking about, we're going to change things up this year. And I said, you know what? We're not going to worry about just strict physique posing. We're going to do bodybuilding poses.
Loosen them up.
And start engaging other muscles because they're so hyper-focused and bad habits. It's ingrained. And that's all it is. I mean, you'll see so many men and women, they're taking their side butt pictures. For the life of me, I can't take a side butt picture. I have a big ass, and I still can't take a side butt picture.
I have no ass, and I know how.
I don't know how to do it. How are they doing it? Or they show their abs. So if you guys are cutting and you're getting ready for a show, I don't want to see your abs. I want to see your quads. I want to see your hamstrings. But I want to see your hamstrings, but not all bent over like you're ready for something.
Oh, hello.
Okay? But they do
Black
that. They'll
hole.
bend all the way over, and you're like, you're not going to do that on stage, so what are you showing me?
Yeah, starfish.
Okay.
I'm just saying, because they're bending over all the way. Like, I don't want those kind of photos.
Right.
High five. Throw those on your OF. I really don't care. We'll
Right.
subscribe later. We support.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And you're like, okay, you have abs. That's great. But where are your delts?
The delts?
Yeah, that's beautiful. But that's
I know who
different.
that
That
is.
person can stand up and it's still there. That
I like
person can-
when I see his stuff, I'm just like, okay, dude, you are literally
Make you
doing
hard.
stuff like
Is
that.
what you do?
And I even looked at one of them. I was like, that's a hard ass. Or when I saw another one,
Bounce a quarter off of it.
He did a front photo and he put a burrito. When I saw him I saw him in here, and right after he posted it, he was literally butt ass naked, and he put a burrito there. And when I saw him instantly, I looked at him and I'm like, hey bro, burrito torpedo. And he knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about. But
It is funny. Oh Lord. See, and that grainy is grainy and grainy.
so what is the
Yikes.
grainy-ish? Like, why is it so grainy? Ooh.
I personally, I'm first and foremost will tell people when I start coaching, are you natural and are you running protocol?
Yeah.
And a lot of times you couldn't really talk about that in the past.
Yes.
But the outcome once you're done with your prep is different for the two. So more, in my opinion, and I'm okay to be wrong, but in my opinion, the certain types of gear are going to make you grainy.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, some bodybuilders really like it. I personally don't.
Is it good for the body?
I'm not a doctor. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have gave me that because I
Well, I do tell my clients that I know that are running protocol, male or female, get your blood work done.
Big
and I
facts.
know on your podcast, many coaches say that.
Yeah.
There's two very important things coming out of, and I tell my clients this. One is reverse diet.
Yes. Right off of a show.
Right off the show. And there are a lot of coaches that don't do that. And you have a lot of athletes that don't adhere to it.
And then they fuck their bodies up.
Hormones are off the charts.
Yeah.
And then the gear is, okay, you're running it. I used to tell my younger clients, once you're on, and that's doing most of the work, when you're off, your gains are diminished. You're never going to get off because psychologically you're going to be depressed. So you're going to stay on. So then it's not healthy for you. So females even, they're like, well, I don't feel good. I've got this, I've got that. Have you had your blood work done? No, not yet. Go to the cash clinic. If you don't have insurance, they have a cash clinic. They can run the test. there's plenty of people out there that can read the results for you.
Game Day Health, $200.
Yeah,
Is
we have
that
somebody.
another one?
Yeah, we have somebody that we recommend to.
Oh, good. No, that's great because all I ever knew was the Cash Clinic.
We got the plug for that. Yeah, so we got to go. And so anybody that wants to know about it, just know where their levels are at in general, too. It doesn't have to be just because you're going to run something, but you never know. Your hormones could be so bad by going in there. They'll be like, hey, you're off. You need to take stuff like this. And all of that helps. So that's
Right.
why we like to
Well, sometimes there's no coming back.
agree. Sometimes
know?
you're just too fucked.
But there are individuals that are willing to die for this
I'm just
sport.
saying, John. I'm just saying. John's
it's just, you're totally correct.
it's, like, gear is one of the most scariest fucking things to do. Like,
And you
I
don't
ran.
know where
I-
you're getting some of your shit from.
Exactly. I could get it from fucking somebody's basement.
In the bathtub.
I know
Yeah.
I know a 24-year-old on insulin right now. And it's
Say, wow.
and it's like, bro,
Chill out, compadre.
like, and it's like it's not just the insulin. It's if you don't know when to eat, when to test your sugars, when to do that, you're dead, dude.
Right.
You're
and
dead,
if
and
nobody's with you.
and
Who's going to save you?
You're dead. You're gonna be
Dallas McCarver?
Yep.
Yeah, you're dead. And he was like, well, and he was like giving me like the Chat GPT Google answer and what it
Right.
does for you. I'm like, I don't care, bro. Like, dude, insulin, you're dead. It's
horrible.
If your food isn't right, if everything isn't perfect and monitored, and you're doing like 2 weeks of blood work and like you're testing your sugars like a couple times a day, like you're dead.
Right.
It's
well,
over.
and if you have underlying health issues already you don't know about. And most men don't know. Because
And you can
they
drive
just-
yourself into an insulin-resistant diabetic.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I can remember a promoter jokingly saying, hey, to my husband a few years ago, hey, I know how you could win. This is before he got his pro card. I know how, you could get your pro card even sooner is to run that. My husband's like, I'm not touching that shit. Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it to him.
Correct.
You want to live another day. And
And it's over. That's one of those things. Like
Yeah.
it's over. Like, but there's no say. Like the other ones, there's going to be some signs.
Oh, yeah.
that you're going. That one, you're just dead. You're done.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Well, and then like you said before about, I had a client who very young, had a coach who kept blowing smoke up his ass. Oh, you look great. You're going to do wonderful up there. And he posed great. I enjoyed working with him. 100% in all the time. Hard work, great ethics. We're at one of the local shows, and he comes off stage, and he's literally crying. He's crying. He's like, I don't understand. I thought I was going to do better at this. And he's a younger kid. And I'm like, this is how much this kid wanted it. So not all posing coaches or even trainers are like therapists or close enough to talk them off the ledge, because you do. I will tell people, if you're going to do this and you have a spouse or a better half who's doing it with you, bad choice. Just like Carla said, I agree 100%. Bad choice to do it together.
Correct.
It should be one or the other's time in the spotlight.
Yep.
Not both of you. Okay. Also, they're going to say things, you're going to want to break up. And it's like, that's not them. That is not this individual. Things change you mentally.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why it's such a lonely sport.
It is.
So posing with them is like that therapy again. Well, my husband doesn't appreciate me, or my wife isn't cleaning and isn't doing these. Dude, that's trivial bullshit. This
Yeah.
stuff's going to be over in about 8 weeks.
Yeah. Just hold on.
Yeah,
Get your
just
ass
move
ate
forward.
and relax, dude.
Yep, just move forward. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
It's
It's gonna blow out after the show. After the show, you guys are gonna be super happy just because you stepped on stage. Get your meal in, but
Yeah.
reverse diet. Because if you just blow it out of your ass and not reverse diet, I see people blow their stomachs up.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, dude, you're more pregnant than a fucking pregnant lady. Chill out. Like, you're gonna explode. Your insides are gonna fuck up. It's that
I
bad.
haven't shit
All that
in
insulin.
like 5 days.
Yeah, all that insulin, all the what do you call it? The sodium just goes in your body and
Yeah. Well, and that's the other key thing too with posing.
Yeah.
Is I know, what they're on, whether if they're on Clen, or if I'm more a proponent for the natural over-the-counter water cuts like Expel,
Yeah.
Drip Dry. Other people will use the diuretics, like maybe Lasik, which is pretty dangerous.
LASIK.
Or a Diazide. Oh
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
that's old school. Lasic's old school. Yeah.
Sniffing shit? Like,
No. It's a term. I want to say, John, you look it up. It's like 90s or 2000.
LASIK?
LASIK. Yeah, they were using LASIK versus the Diazide to water, like for cutting.
LASIK.
LASIK is an eye surgery, isn't it?
No,
That's why LASIKs are like, what? Wait a minute.
and it was dangerous. I mean, you saw the 90s bodybuilder. They were like, I want to say, was it Paul Dillett? They're like petrified up there, and their muscles aren't contracting. There's no water in the muscle, and they're just like freaking stiff.
I wonder what happened from the 90s to now where they like the big open guys have lost like 6 inches in height.
I don't know. It's like, well, they're trying to do away with the 212. And they want the 212 guys, which are shorter, some of them by like a foot to 6 inches,
Wait, yeah.
to move up to open.
But aren't there like the 212s are like the highest one was like 5'5"?
Exactly. But so even though you have Hottie, who is short,
Yeah.
the great amount of bodybuilders going up to open, they have to get bigger. So in the posing looks horrible, like Sean Clarita. When he decided to move open, what's the first thing happened? He put on size, his gut just blew out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, and it didn't look good. Aesthetically, as a 212, he has a beautiful physique, And so I always say, even on social media, and this will get me in trouble, Tonio has a beautiful physique, okay? He's X-frame. He has all the things. And I'm like, dude, I feel he could be 212 and he'd be winning. He's like, well,
Oh.
I'm number 8. Okay, you're number 8. But the way the way the judges and social media talk
Is different.
Do you think there's going to be an opportunity for you to be number 1?
Well, I think on the male side of things, like fighting too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're the champ at 155 for the last 10 years and you're a scary individual, but you're not
Yeah.
Mike Tyson. You're not a heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
So you
when-
want to be with the big boys.
They
Yeah.
and they want you to be big. They want mass monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lose all your aesthetics. Certain body types that have they're stunning physiques.
You'd
Yeah.
be the biggest 212 around right now. That's a giant cut though.
Who?
It is.
Tonio.
Well,
But-
he went on stage 212.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though.
He has a
But-
beautiful physique.
He has more to it because I've spoken with him about it. Well, we all have a conversation
Right,
with
right.
him too about it, just to see what his
Well,
thoughts
he's
are.
pretty transparent with you, isn't he?
Yeah, so he has more of a bigger vision of why he wouldn't do it. It's now more different now why he won't go to it no more. Even though he knows, because he has had some big industry people that have told him, dude, you can be winning 212 all this time. He's like, I think I appreciate it, I get it. He's like, but something else triggered that he said, fuck that, I'm going all the way now.
Right.
Because he gets it, he can, and he knows he will, just because everybody in the industry backstage said, dude, you could win 212
Right.
all day. He's like, yeah, I get it, but he's like, nah, not no more. There's something else that's back there that's triggering him to go for the O. So there's more background to it, why. Even though he even says it himself, yeah, even it's crazy. These top dogs were just telling
Well, it's
him.
like Nick Walker.
Yeah.
And Nick Walker can beat him out, but I'm looking at the two of them and I'm like,
I would pick Antonio's waist.
his whole frame.
It's just boom, boom, boom.
It is. I mean, it's textbook.
Yeah.
So then, as a posing person, I'm looking at it in the sense of, okay, if he adds more size, where's it going to go? Is it go in the abs? You know what I mean? Is it going to go in the wrong place? I would think just for him, it's more abs because really size anywhere else, as long as you're conditioned. And
Right.
he's always conditioned when he
He
goes
comes
up
in
there.
the most conditioned that I've seen a lot of the times, and that's something that we spoke about too. And he knows it too, because it's just like back in the day, like the Arnold days. Every single one of these guys were coming in so conditioned. Now it's stopped. They're coming less conditioned.
I want to say, I wonder if, and I don't, what do you guys think is, do you think it's like the growth, the HGH?
It can be it too, because a lot of them that I have spoken with, they say it could be it. But at the same time, a lot of it, they just don't get that cut. Because when we had Legion here, and a lot of guys that were doing open as well all said it too. They're like, man, getting that condition is tough for us.
Well, and I found when I pose males, the majority of males are stomach breathers. Their postures are horrible and they breathe in their stomach.
Yeah.
So getting them to stop doing that and to lift that chest up, the whole time from beginning to end, if they can do it when they're ready to hit stage, I'm ecstatic. But the 9 times out of 10, that's what most men do, is they're hunched over, they're standing like this, and they stomach breathe. So they're going to blow their gut out every single time. And you see it on stage when these guys are like, even pro level, they're so exhausted and they're literally breathing through their guts.
Yep, agree. It's insane.
But I mean, I don't know. I love the sport. My forte, I think, is more so classic. I coach all the classes, male and female. I think it's a win when these competitors get on stage, like even posing wise, you could hit a side pose and I'm like, dude, that's going to be an epic stage shot.
Correct.
That's your signature right there, you know, and it gives them more confidence. It's like, okay, this person believes in me, you know, and their peers start to see them, you know, but it's just work. It's like they're lifting. It's just hard work.
Agree.
So.
Agree. Well, shit. I'm sorry, we're running out of time.
Got it. No, man, I'm good. I'm good.
We're
I'm
gonna
good.
get you in again with
Thank
somebody
you.
else. I would love to have you in here with
Not a
another
problem.
coach too.
Not a problem.
And so we can get
Pick
all of
one.
that going, because coaching and you would be something amazing to just see what can really come out between both of you in the best ways.
Not a problem. I appreciate the second chance because that first one was a clusterfuck.
You're all good. No worries, Lisa.
Okay.
Thank you for being on Treesel Talk.
Not a problem. Good.
Let's get it.